Enjin coin. So, Enjin coin was actually one of the first cryptos that I got in on when I made this channel. Also one of the first cryptos that I reviewed. It was one that I expected was going to do very, very well. It's one that I'm surprised the price action has fallen as flat as it has. You'll see by the title I'm not necessarily crazy bullish on this right now, but I'll talk about the best case scenarios for Enjin as well in this vid. And we can see where the price action might go. Before I get into it though, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I spoke about on this channel. As you can see, Enjin was one of them at just under 9 cents. If you had bought these coins the same time I did, if you'd put $100 into the coins, you'd have got in at these prices. If you'd have then sat on them for 16, 17 months and sold them, these are the prices you'd have been able to sell at. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd popped, like I say, 100 into each of them. If you'd have done that for all 26, your total profit in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand. That's a friggin' house in under a year and a half. Now, I sold these. I do share the coins I own on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. If you go to the site, you'll see what the members have earned. You'll see what I've said in the past. Everything on the site is public record, so you can verify it all. Copymycrypto.com is where I dive into the markets every day. I find coins that are winners, and when I do, I tell my members what crypto I'm buying, at what price, and my members can copy along exactly. When I sell a coin, I let my members know what coin I'm selling and at what price. So there is no work for my members at all. They make the same profits. If you go onto the site, you'll see what those profits are. That's why there are thousands of members on the site. If you don't have your portfolio started, if you're not confident in the portfolio you've got, you're in the perfect opportunity because the market's currently pulling back, and they'll probably pull back for the remainder of May. So you'll be able to buy cryptos at better prices, at discount. And if you go to copymycrypto.com, have a read through the site, you'll realize this is a site that can help you out, man. Now, Enjin. So, as I said, I got in on Enjin when it was about 9 cents, just shy of 9 cents. Around here, around April, May. Now, as you can see, it went to pretty good highs in the bull cycle. Enjin's a really interesting one. So it's a project that provides an ecosystem of blockchain-based gaming products. Enjin's flagship offering is the Enjin Network, which is the social gaming platform which users can create websites and clans and chat and host virtual item stores. It's a good concept. It's a good concept. It was launched in July of 2017 and it launched on the Ethereum mainnet in June of 2018. It is actually going through token migration at the moment. Enjin has Enjin blockchain's triple migration successful, so 51% complete within the first 60 days. So this was the article that came out on their site. 51% of native Enjin coins on Enjin blockchain allocated for swaps of ERC20 tokens have been successfully claimed to date following the launch of Enjin's blockchain token migration over 60 days ago on September 13th. So the successful initial migration secures Enjin blockchain and grounds initial governance and staking in this proof of stake blockchain ahead of the 250 million Enjin early governance rewards to be released in 10 equal intervals beginning on January 15th. So I think the actual token migration is pretty much done now, which again, a good step in the right direction. So Enjin, one thing with regards to Enjin. So minting blockchain assets with Enjin provides a variety of benefits to creators. It infuses them with a reserve value, ensures their transparency and scarcity, gives them instant liquidity, provides utility in games and apps. It's anti-inflationary, and Enjin's melting functionality allows users to destroy their blockchain assets at any time to retrieve the Enjin value from them. Good concept. And it's all, like I say, it's all about building Web3. They are working with Microsoft, and they have a pretty good resume. They've actually introduced some cool games that really got played. The question is obviously how many do get played now, but Crypto Blades was one that was very, very popular for quite a while. I actually don't know the level of popularity Crypto Blades has anymore. So, Microsoft launched Azure Heroes, which was and Azure Space Fantasy, which both, again, upon Enjin, really strong sign. Like, you don't see Microsoft jumping into crypto very quickly. You know, I think they only got into one off the top of my head. I remember Factum back in the day, back in 2016-17. Factum, not Phantom, Factum. They were really interested in that, and that ended up just slowly dying. They were also partnered with the US government, if I remember correctly. So Enjin have a growing ecosystem. They also have Affinity, which is sort of the road to which is their road to Polkadot and NFTs. Enjin has built something that is quite intriguing. The problem is price action has been really crap. And the thing is in reality, look, we have seen a massive surge in crypto gaming projects, like one bigger than we've seen in a long time. Over the past 4 years, Enjin's sort of fallen behind in terms of the gaming space, like compared to where, you know, when you look at the projects that are out now, that whether they're platforms or whether they're blockchain specific, gaming blockchains, we've seen this enormous surge, and Enjin is almost languishing behind. Now, price action didn't do awful, but like it dropped to 22 cents. It hit highs of about 60 odd cents before we experiencing this pullback. Like I said, all-time high was pretty good, $4.85. But I think this is going to struggle, man. I think this is going to struggle. I think that there was real interest in Enjin, but there is now no listing bounce. They cannot get a listing bounce. Binance, it's on Binance and it's on Coinbase. It's not going to all of a sudden land on a market and pump. So realistically, the issue that Enjin have is drawing interest back, and they've lost it. Like, when you look at what happened back in the previous bull cycle, this was hitting, you know, multiple hundreds of millions of dollars in trading volume, billions on many days. In the bear cycle, it languished, and it's actually languishing quite substantially now. 16 million is the current trading volume for today, but if we just go to any random day, let's go to one like last week, 3 days ago. So that was Monday, right? So volume in the whole day was 19 mil. This is a lot smaller than it should be, man. Enjin for what it is, we should see way larger volume. We should see a project with more interest, and it's not got the interest that it used to have. It's not going to get a listing bounce. And realistically, in terms of like recent news, we've not seen like anything from my perspective that screams exciting. Whereas there are gaming projects left, right, and centre that are building and building and building. This has certainly fallen behind. It's lost a lot of momentum that it once had. If we look at top 5 gaming tokens for staggering gains while the gaming market is blooming, so Enjin is one that they're saying. So if we go all the way down, let's have a little quick look at this article. And suggest it can end 2024 at $1. Yeah, it's kind of like, I think that's kind of realistic. I think best case scenario as of right now is that Enjin can bang to, I think there is a world where it can get back to maybe $4, but I think the only way that's really going to happen is if we are seeing Enjin have a significant marketing campaign where they draw in new users, where they get developers. Because right now, no one's built, like, there's not games being built that are drawing huge excitement and attention. Games are launching on lots of different platforms. Enjin's not one I've seen where I saw a game launch and go, bloody hell, that's exciting. It's just not. So they need a real surge in development. They need a real surge in user base. This has got to be a concerted effort for huge, like a huge introduction of like getting people on board. So I think you've got to offer some serious cash to developers to get them on board. So you're launching something that's going to be exciting, because right now, none of this is particularly exciting. And yeah, I think they're languishing somewhat. I think best case scenario is $4 if they do a huge marketing campaign. Otherwise, I think they're probably capping it at a couple of dollars. I don't think we're going to see much more than that. I know that article said $1. I think probably $2 it can run back to, but realistically, all-time high was whatever, $4.80 odd. So you're probably looking at half that at best. But anywhere from $2, any range from $1 to $2 is probably fair, unless there's a massive surge in marketing and advertising. Otherwise, they're just not going to do it. They're going to languish. If you're an Enjin user, are there any games that you play that you think are outstanding? Are the community really excited about any of the recent developments? Because I'm not seeing that. Let me know in the comments, because if I'm missing something, I'm keen to learn. So yeah, share in the comments. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in this bull cycle, you can do. All you have to do is join up at copymycrypto.com. That is the site I run, where I share with my members the coins that I own. Whenever I find a crypto that I think is going to make me a ton of cash, I jump onto my site, I tell my members about the crypto that I'm going to buy, what price I'm going to buy it at. That means my members get in on the crypto at the same price. When I sell a coin, I tell my members what coin I'm selling and at what price, so my members get out of a crypto at the same price. So they make the exact same profit without having to do any work at all. If you go onto the site, you'll see what they've made, you'll see what I've said in the past. This is all public record, you can verify it. You are in the perfect time right now if you do not have a portfolio sorted. If you've not built one, if you're not confident in it, this is the perfect opportunity, because the market is pulling back and it will pull back for the majority of this month. So you're going to be able to buy cryptos at better prices. If you don't know where to get started, if you're not confident, read through copymycrypto.com, have a look through it all. Because if you do, I think you'll realize it's a site that's going to help you out a lot and help you get your portfolio ready for when this market starts ripping and going to new all-time highs, guys. And that's it for me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.